If I was Drake, I would just pack my bags and flee back to Canada.
Welcome, people, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you've been online, even at this point, if you're not online, you might have probably have people around you talk about the Kendrick versus Drake beef that is currently going on. Kendrick Lamar has been dropping so many diss tracks. I think at this point, let's just call it an album because it seems like it's not relenting anytime soon. And people are even saying it's better if Drake does not drop any other thing because there's nothing he's going to say that will beat what Kendrick has been saying. There have been so many controversial take in this diss track from Kendrick, and people have been talking about it. From revealing to the world that Drake has a daughter that is now currently 11 years old. I think her name is Eternity Joy. Who even went ahead to find the girl's Instagram page. Drake has well responded with a 7 minute video, but 30 minutes after, Kendrick said, "You know what? Take my cup and let me come back hotter." At this point, people are saying, Drake, you do not even need to reply because there is really nothing you want to say that will beat anything that Kendrick has been saying. The one that did it for me was the Meet the Grams. This felt like a family reunion. It felt like calling the family together to check their son and even sympathizing with the son. Like, this is a mess. And I don't think this is going to end anytime soon unless Kendrick stops dropping this track or if Drake did not respond to what Kendrick has been saying. But it does not seem like it's going to end anytime soon. All my For You page on TikTok is literally people talking about it. In fact, it seems like the only conversation going on right now on social media. I have put together some of the top takes that has been going viral. So without wasting much time, let's just get right into what people are saying about Kendrick and Drake's beef.
Kendrick Lamar dropping a disc called Meet the Grams 15 minutes after Drake dropped a disc called Family Matters. Man, Julius Caesar had better friends than Drake.
So I've actually been keeping track of the Kendrick and Drake beef. I find a lot of it pretty fascinating. The lyricism alone from Kendrick is just chef's kiss. But I just have a couple points to make. Why are you guys acting brand new? Why are you guys acting like we never knew Drake was this type of person before? I see some of these reaction videos and these posts like, oh my gosh, Drake, I can't believe it. You're cooked. You're done. He's not cooked. He's not. Because 2 weeks later, when everybody forgets everything, they'll also forget the most important part of all of this, and that's the fact that he's a groomer and that he sex with women, along with many other things that he does to women. People are going to magically forget that because the only reason why they care about it in the first place is because it's a part of the beef with Kendrick. That's right, newsflash, no one actually cares that Drake is a horrible human being, at least most people. Outside of the radius of Kendrick being the one that's dropping this information. Which is kind of crazy, you know? People only care about very serious issues because it's intertwined in some drama entertainment spectrum. And sure, people are going to know in their subconscious that Drake's a bad human being, but do you know enough to stop streaming his fucking music? Oh.
I would rather someone insult me rather than teach my son how to be a man on a diss track. Like Kendrick started the diss by saying, "Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that you have Drake as a father." And then proceeds to teach Adonis how to be a man on a diss track. And then to make matters worse, tells him, "Don't worry if all this don't make sense. It's going to make sense when you're 18. So play this when you're 18." And then on the same diss track, addresses Drake's daughter that we didn't know exist by telling her, "Dear child, I'm sorry that your father could not be in your world. I'm sorry that you're growing up without a father." And then gives her advice on how to grow up and face the world without a father. And then addresses Drake's mother by telling her, "Dear Sandra, your son has bad habits. Don't undermine them. Like your son is a pedo. Your son oppresses women. And you as a woman, you should know how bad it feels to be oppressed. So help your son so that he should stop hurting women." He then lectures Drake's dad for raising a bad son. "Dear Dennis, this is all your fault. You never taught your son how to be a man." Like the whole diss track felt like a family intervention. Like the way Kendrick is not even angry, he's more empathetic and feeling pity and more concerned. Like it felt like a family group therapy session. Like he was telling everyone, "Here, this is how you deal with someone who's like that. I'm advising you."
I don't know how y'all doing it, but y'all are some fucking private investigators up in here. So apparently this little baby right here turned 10 in 2023. And the name that keeps popping up is Eternity. Oh, her name is so pretty. But baby, there's more. Look at the smile. Look at this right here. Ooh, and the slanted eyes. Baby, I don't, We need Murray. Where the fuck is Murray? He has a type. He has a motherfucking type. I don't know if is this AI? Is this AI? Because this dude look like old school pictures, you know, we took in the early 2000s when we went to the mall. Oh, look at the baby. The baby is so cute. Oh my God. She is adorable. Drake, are you hiding her? Well, obviously not that well because he was in J. Cole's music video all my life. What the fuck? Wait, let me go back. Because that is a baby girl sitting on his lap. And that dude look like his baby mama now, except different hair color. But this right here, is this AI? Is this for real? Is this for real? I mean, please don't tell me you really been hiding a little baby for 11 years. And what was the reason? What was the reason? I really want to know because I hope that this is fake. Because if it's not, you're a real piece of work, Drake. You're a real piece of work for doing this.
Get mad at me all you want to. I just think it's weird how easily y'all are dismissing the fact that Kendrick might be beating his wife. Like this, like the fact that I don't know. Also, Kendrick Lamar didn't call him a pedophile. He called him Harvey Weinstein. He said he was protecting predators. When he's talking about a child being compromised, the child shouldn't be around him because they're sex offenders. He's specifically referring to this. You look it up, Bláck Not Nice in 2014 went to jail for like possession of a firearm. Also had a human trafficking charge that got dropped because the woman refused to testify. Right. It's weird to me that Drake claimed multiple times that Kendrick was beating his wife, and y'all don't even want like a nah from Whitney. Like y'all aren't even investing enough for that. I made a video earlier. Everybody harped on the Instagram thing. It's not that I'm saying that the Instagram thing is proof. It's not at all. Like it's just weird to me that since Kendrick is the protagonist and Drake is the villain, and Kendrick raps about conscious things, that we're immediately assuming that like there's no way he would ever do anything. Like you guys hear yourself? It's weird. It's weird. You guys don't even want like a my man would never. Y'all not even invested enough to be like, oh no, Drake's just a big fucking, y'all don't even want a my man would never? I got called a crash out for saying that I genuinely care if Kendrick is beating his wife. And all I want is just to confirm, like, nah. Like a nah, like, you know what I mean? This isn't a Drake glaze. This shit about Drake is bad. I just also, like, I'm not willing to sit here and defend a man because I like his music. You know what I mean? I don't know Kendrick Lamar personally. Neither do any of y'all.
As a proud member of the I Have Hated That Fraud Bitch Aubrey from Day One Club, I would just like to remind everyone that Jermaine Cole chose his edges. Jermaine Cole chose peace. Jermaine Cole chose sleep, honey, because it has been twice this week in the anti-meridium, in the AM, that Kendrick has come out like at this man's cranium. And the fact that you have to be of a certain age, of a certain cultural exposure, of a certain reading fucking level, you have to have a certain level of intelligence to even understand the fucking blows that Kendrick Lamar is landing. And the girls that get it, fucking get it! Brody. Baby, there are Beyonce levels of investigation and dissection going on the Twitter box right now, and I am just so fucking amused. Listen, Aubrey. Listen, Aubs. Let me tell you, baby. Just bow out. Just go make a little summertime bop for the kids to dance to so we can wave our hands and be done with it, bitch, because you're cooked. Kendrick really laid this man out and then said, now let me life coach you back up. Live up to your purpose, ho. You're not a good dad. Oh, shit. I love petty people. I love petty, intelligent people because this shit has been a masterpiece. Chef's kiss, Kendrick. K-Dot, you got it, bitch. We already knew you got it, but bitch, you got it. Do another one. Hit him again.
Whoever took a picture of Drake's Ozempic and sent it to Kendrick Lamar after it came out that he had a tummy tuck and lipo, baby, y'all are diabolical. That's bigger than me. I've been hating on Drake for 2 years. I didn't make 20 videos on how much I hate Drake. You telling me he got 20 fake friends in his close circle who's been leaking all of his information for years? Baby, I'm not living up to the
I'm not real hating no more. I need to raise the bar. Look, Drake represents evil and Kendrick represents good. No matter what side you're on in the beef, you acknowledge these are the facts, right? Now, Drake, if he wins, we will never be free from the Drake regime. Kendrick is our last hope to stop this, because the thing is, Pusha T may have beaten Drake, but the thing is, Drake fans were like, wait a minute, I only listen to 5 artists. Who's Pusha T? I don't know who he is. So there's nothing Pusha T could actually do with that victory. My prediction is Kendrick wins this beef and Drake ends up going to the hospital, because in case you guys don't know, like, Drake actually has medical issues from working so hard. You low-key gotta respect it. But anyways, we're free from the shackles of Drake fans, right? But Kendrick, he doesn't want to be in the limelight, so he delegates. He decides to put J. Cole in charge, but then J. Cole drops the fall off, and we're all like, wait a minute, this guy sucks, we can't listen to him. So then Kendrick puts Baby Keem in charge, and the thing is, Baby Keem's too young, he's not ready for this, all right? So he like handles his own against Lil Baby on some baby on baby beef, but then Travis comes in and just takes it from right under his nose. So we are living in the Travis Scott era, okay? And everything's pretty good, but then Cardi drops, and we're like, Cardi? Travis? What do we do? We're like little kids looking for our dads. We're confused. It is now the Cactus Jack versus Opium civil war. Basically, Travis Scott and Don Toliver versus Playboi Carti, Destroy Lonely, and Ken Carson, okay? And because of those numbers, Cactus Jack starts losing, all right? But then they get like a secret hitter. And we're like, what? Who's this? It's Sheck West, okay? He was never a one-hit wonder. He just never dropped another album. An amazing, valiant effort from Sheck. But Opium has something up their sleeve, okay? Who's the members of Opium they always forget about? HXG. HXG comes in, takes out Sheck, takes the victory for Opium. So now we're in the Opium era, and me personally, I'm loving it. I'm wearing my Rick Owens heels everywhere. I'm having an excellent time. But some old heads are trying to stage a rebellion, okay? They're reaching out to J. Cole. They're like, please, I think you could save us from this reign. So then J. Cole comes back, and he's like, 1985, I arrived. Everyone's like, shut up, old man, get out of here. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. We never hear from him again. He ends his career with a whimper. By the way, Baby Keem has been increasing his power level this entire time ever since he lost to Travis. And he goes to recruit Future. He goes to Future's house. He's like, yo, Future, like, everyone's out here wearing black. Nobody likes color anymore. You're the only one who can save us from this, okay? They look up to you. Future's like, I've had my time. I'm happy to watch all this from the sidelines. And he looks out his window and he can see everyone just wearing black walking around. Baby Keem's like, how could you be so selfish right now? And Future's like, what could you expect? The second Baby Keem leaves his house, Future goes down to his room and he's all sad, you know, and he takes out a picture of Young Thug and looks at it and he starts crying. The thing is, he knows he could take over, but he doesn't want to do it without his twin. Kendrick's been watching this whole thing and Kendrick feels just like Keem. He's like, okay, it's my time to reset the balance again. But the thing is, Kendrick goes out there and nobody cares about lyrics anymore. He then reaches out to Isaiah Rashad and he's like, yo, bro, I need some help in the vibes department. And Isaiah's like, bro, I got you. And then they release together and we're like, wait a minute. We kind of start thinking, we're like, wait, should we go to that side? But Cardi is not worried about this at all. He tells Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, handle that for me. And they're like, yo, I got you. And then boom, and like in the upset of the century, they blow Kendrick Lamar and Isaiah Rashad out the water. I never realized how good they were because they were learning under Cardi's tutelage this entire time. And now they're starting to realize how good they are. And they're like, wait a minute, if we can take out Kendrick and Isaiah Rashad, we could probably take out Cardi. So what they do is they try to weaken Opium. They go to HXG and they're like, yo, we're about to stage a coup. Are you with us? Michi stays loyal to Cardi, but Bino is like, yeah, I'm with y'all. So boom, the Opium Civil War. Cardi and Michi versus Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, and Bino. And oh my gosh, it's so brutal. Michi and Bino take each other out. It's so sad to watch because you're like, oh man, they were such good friends. And now you gotta remember, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely at this point are about on Cardi's level, all right? So it's like that scene in Avengers where Iron Man's fighting the Winter Soldier and Captain America at the same time. It's so much good music. Like us as a society, we're eating, okay? But they take out Cardi. So now Ken Carson and Destroy Lonely are ruling society, all right? The music is good, but the vibes are horrendous. People out here moving crazy. And remember, Baby Keem's been raising his power level this whole time. So he's like, wait a minute, now that there's only 2 of them, if I just get a couple more people with me, we could absolutely take them out and restore order. Baby Keem goes to Pierre, has him produce. Baby Keem goes to Travis. He's like, yo, Travis, I know we've had this situation in the past, but this is deeper than us right now. And Travis is like, you're absolutely right. He reluctantly agrees, and now they have an alliance. They drop together, but now there's this one song where we hear something, and it's like, wait, what's that? That sounds familiar. Like, oh my gosh, it's Drake. He's out of the hospital and now he's singing. He's had an entire redemption arc. It sounds something like Virginia Beach. It's so beautiful. This new alliance is gaining so much traction. We're like, what? Baby Keem teaming up with Drake after what Kendrick did? How is this possible? Society is in like a 50-50 split. This looks like it's gonna be the most brutal beef we've ever seen, okay? Baby Keem, Drake, and Travis versus Ken Carson and Destroy Lonely. I know what you're thinking. What? Baby Keem's team is obviously gonna win. That's a 3v2, but no. Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely took 2 people from the underground and helped them unleash their full potential under their tutelage the same way Cardi did to them in a full circle moment. Who are these artists? Hard Rock and Molly Santana. Then Baby Keem's like, wait, a 3v4? This can't happen. I need one more guy. And who do you think he recruits? The one man no one thought to use against Opium. He recruits Yeet. So the stage is set for this to be a massive slobber knocker, right? But then the unthinkable happens. Frank Ocean drops. And it is the most beautiful piece of work anybody in this world has ever heard, okay? And it has 2 features, Playboi Carti and Kendrick Lamar. The best of both worlds. And then people realize, they're like, wait a minute. All of this music was good the entire time. I can listen to people who are more lyrical and also listen to people who are less lyrical, and they're all good. Frank Ocean ushers in a new era of musical piece that we have never seen before, okay? And it's a beautiful moment. And Team Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson and Team Keem stage a truce. All right, they all agree to let each other rock, and it's just so beautiful, you know. And yeah, anyways, that's how I think the Kendrick Drake beef.
Friend, when I tell you we are gagged for sure. So Kendrick dropped another diss, and the name of this diss is Not Like Us, right? And it's given that y'all said that y'all wanted a song that y'all can dance to. Okay, so let me give y'all a good beat and good lyrics, and let's see if y'all really know who, you know what I'm saying, is really taking this battle. Basically, in this song, he's calling this man a P3DO. Once again, he says, "Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not have to go to cell block 1." He says, "Certified lover boy, certified you know what." And he said, "Why you trolling like a bitch? Aren't you tired trying to strike a chord? It's probably a A minor." Then he also said that Drake comes to Atlanta when he needs to recharge his blackness. He said that Lil Baby taught him his slang. He said that he be calling Future when he can't get in the fucking club. He also mentioned 21 Savage, and he also said that he's a fucking colonizer. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. You not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The Family Matter, because y'all know Drake just dropped a song towards Kendrick called Family Matter. And the truth of the matter, it was God's plan to show you're a liar. And when the song is fading out, Kendrick is saying OVO because OVO was Drake's company and making fun of his hit 2C Slide. He also alleged that Wayne's girlfriend and Drake hooked up when Wayne was in prison. And that OVO, which is, Drake's company, is full of a bunch of bird-brain ass men and women. And y'all, look at what they're saying about Kendrick's choice for the artwork. And then we have this comment right here. Y'all was saying that same shit about his. I don't know about y'all, but that shit go triple platinum in my fucking house. And trust and believe, I'm adding these 3 songs to the list too. Because this is how you clear a bitch.
If you have been following the conversation or even the diss track, which one did it for you that made you sit and say, nah, this beef does not seem like it's going to end anytime soon? The very first one got people talking so much. People thought that was just the only thing that was going to, happen. That was the only thing they were going to hear. But then Kendrick came back again, and now he's on the 3rd one. So he's literally just releasing an album on this particular beef. And let me know what you guys think. I saw some comments of people saying it's not over because Drake is about to come back and drop a hotter one. So what do you think? Would you think Drake's comeback is going to be messier? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. It literally just said everything plain. Like, it was not even trying to say stylishly. He said, "I hate the way you talk, I hate the way you sing." Like, basically it's everything about Drake. There was someone who shared a clip of DMX saying the same thing on the Breakfast Club as well few years ago, and I want to know what you guys think about all of this. I saw so many takes from people who said they have long been eating Drake and they are loving the way Kendrick was eating him. So which side are you on? Are you on Kendrick's side? Are you Kendrick fan? Are you Drake's fan? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. But I have not still recovered from the lyrics of Meet the Ground. I was like mad as disrespectful. That was like crazy. Like, calling the entire family as an outsider, saying, "I am looking at it from an outsider. Are you guys seeing the son that you raised?" And even sympathizing with Drake's son and daughter, saying, and even telling them to come back and listen to this because they will understand better by that. Like, a whole low to the bar, like it literally went low. This person said, "Meet the Gram isn't a diss. Kendrick literally sat down with every member of the family for therapy." That was beyond therapy, because even after that therapy, they still need another therapy. Another person said, Kendrick Lamar said, "If you go low, I go lower." He cooked Drake so bad. How many people are anticipating Drake's response to the last Drake that Kendrick dropped? Let me know what you guys think. Another person said, "That isn't a diss track to Drake only. That is a diss track to all absentee dad. And I think that this person is talking about Meet the Grams as well, because that one is even crazy. Like hearing the part where he said, I hate the way you talk, I hate the way you sing, I hate the way you do this and that. That was still okay. Like that seemed like still very mild. But the Meet the Grams was on another level of low. Like it literally went low. Another person said, I am a massive Kendrick fan, but it is odd that people are brushing off the abuse allegation. Like, neither person is a good guy. I am not saying it is true, but you should have give it the same energy. This is another angle that I see a lot of people come from. And I know that from the stitches as well, you guys might have had some stitches on that as well. Like people are brushing off the fact that talk about this abuse allegation. People are skipping the abuse allegation and just focusing on the fact that Kendrick is eating Drake so bad because I think they've been wanting someone to eat him for so. Another person said, and what I don't get with Kendrick is that he actively hangs out with a rapist who is Kodak Black by spreading this information. So it seems like something is not meeting up. So I think this is the reason why people are focused on the beef as well and just, erasing the abuse allegation. Like they are more focused on the fact that he's going low with Drake and dropping those diss tracks. Another one I have here said, Kendrick lyrics have layers for days. Drake's lyrics are easy to understand. Someone said, Kendrick seems like the type of guy you will see in a window, but when you look back to check, he is not there. But another thing that people have been saying is, who are those friends in that group that has been leaking all of this secret house? Because definitely it's not Drake telling Kendrick, it was literally some people in his close circle leaking all of this information out. So what do you guys think about all of this track? It is messy. Messy, messy, messy. We don't know if K-Dot is going to release another one in the next few hours. In fact, I saw some people saying, thank God they are starting this one early because I don't want to sleep and wake up to see that a lot of things have happened while I was sleeping. So people are even anticipating the response. Some people are saying Drake is coming back hard. Some people are saying he better not reply at all because he can't beat all these things that Kendrick has said in his diss track. So let me hear what you guys think about all of this. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section and I will see you guys in the next one.